Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here with my NFL picks for week number 4. We're coming to you a day early. I know that I told you I would try and get these up before Thursday, but there's no better time than right now. I've already got my picks locked in for the upcoming week. I know there's been some times in the past where I've honestly really screwed myself by forgetting about that Thursday night game. I can easily think of 2 years that cost me the championship in my Pick'em League. So, got to get those things in before Thursday. But, once Thanksgiving comes, all goes out the window, and it's, football's kind of in the back wheel at that point. But 49ers are in a bye week this week, so there's not going to be a 49er video. When I always think of the 49er bye weeks, the Alex Smith to Colin Kaepernick quarterback change happened on the bye week, where basically Jim Harbaugh announced when they came back from the bye, Colin Kaepernick would be their starting quarterback moving on in the future. And, of course, that year we went to the Super Bowl. Alex Smith ended up being traded to the Kansas City Chiefs, where he, played the rest of his career before being traded to Washington. I don't even think Alex finished a whole year in Washington before he had that big, huge injury there. Of course, that handed off the ball to Mahomes, and Kansas City's never really looked back. So, the 49ers, 3-0. A lot of people can be saying that they're sitting on top of the NFL right now. I can honestly tell you I'm proud of those wins. As a fan of the 49ers that has ridden the last 2 years. Last year was supposed to be a comeback year for us. Jimmy Garoppolo ended up getting injured in week 3 at Kansas City, handing the ball off to C.J. Beathard, as well as I can't remember that other guy's name, but they both were not starting quarterback quality in the NFL. So it is what it is, and plus the 49ers weren't really built to, I think, 100% compete, especially with losing their starting running back that they got from Minnesota last year, McKinnon, who didn't make it back for this year's NFL season as well. But 49ers have the bye. They're going to come back. They're going to play the Browns. There's a good chance when they play the Browns that Cleveland's going to be 1-4. Cleveland plays Baltimore this week. That's going to be a hard one to really pick. Spoiler alert, I picked Baltimore to beat Cleveland, but that's a hard game to pick. That's one that, probably is going to get changed before Sunday morning. But we'll see what goes down with this one. I'll honestly tell you that I'm not going to be bragging about my 49ers being on top of the NFL until the Niners can, show up for a game against the Seahawks, play against the Rams, and that's really the tipping point of when we're going to find out how good the Niners are going to be. So let's dive into these picks. We're going to start with Thursday. We got Green Bay going up against Philly. I think this honestly has a chance to be a really good game. It's hard for me to pick against Aaron Rodgers no matter what his supporting cast is. So I got the Packers at home beating the Eagles. I'll take the Falcons to beat Tennessee. Hopefully Matt Ryan, he's putting up stats, but really sneakily, he's throwing a lot of picks. So we'll have to see if he can get it back on track. I'll take the Patriots to beat Buffalo. Hopefully Buffalo getting handed that loss by the Patriots is going to end this the talk of them being 3-0. And people saying, well, the Bills haven't beaten nobody yet. So we'll see what's up with that. I'll take the Chiefs to beat the Lions. I'll take the Raiders to beat the Colts. Chargers to beat the Dolphins. The Giants got one hell of a win last week, so I'll take the Giants to follow it up by beating the Redskins. I'll take the Ravens over the Browns. I'll take the Texans over the Panthers. And one hell of a week. 2 teams, the Giants and the Panthers, both got wins from their backup rookie quarterbacks. Tip your hats at those guys. I'll take the Rams to beat the Bucks. I'll take the Seahawks to beat the Cardinals. I'll take the Vikings. I almost screwed that up because of where I do my picks on Yahoo. They don't put the team names because they don't have the NFL's rights, so they just put the cities. And I just messed that up. So from there we'll go the Vikings to beat the Bears. I'll take the Broncos to beat the Jaguars. Cowboys to beat the Saints. That's sad they're playing without Drew Brees. And then close it out. This is a tough game here. You've got 0-3, the Steelers against 0-3 Bengals. Man, I'm sure when they drew up the schedule for Monday Night Football, which I know is taking a back seat in the last few years to Sunday Night Football on NBC, it's no longer must-see, the game of the week. But it's always, to me, going to be, Monday night, got to check out the game. I'm going to watch it for as long as I can, and if it's bad, then I'll bail. But it is kind of, must-see for fall and winter. I'll take the Steelers, just because I believe in them, and we'll see what Mason Rudolph's going to do in his second game. And Coach Tomlin, although, he's had a long time there in Pittsburgh, hopefully he's not going to get the brunt of these losses. I think maybe he signed a 1-year extension, so he's not like on a lame duck deal, serving out the last year. But I can see Pittsburgh honestly just keeping Tomlin just sort of year to year, just to keep him there. He's going to be there for, honestly, I think as long as he wants to. He's proven in the NFL that he's a damn good coach. He lost Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown, and Le'Veon Bell pretty much all in the same year, even though Le'Veon Bell didn't play last year. He was on the roster, and Steelers fans and Steelers organization really honestly thought that until that last week, I guess you can say the playoff roster deadline, that they thought he was going to come back. I can't remember if that was week 11 or week 12. Everybody thought that Le'Veon Bell was going to be showing up to camp and just playing the rest of the season out to end up his deal and then be a free agent at the end of the year, but it didn't happen. So we'll see what goes down. Those are my picks. I know I normally started off, but I'm in first place with a record of 35-12. And I say that honestly surprised because I didn't know that's where I was. I thought I was in second. So peace out, everybody. I'll see you guys down the road.